Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show. And you say Shot City, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show. And you say Shot City, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show. And you say Shot City, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show. And you say Shot City, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show, the Tailgate Show.
Yo, what is up? Welcome back for another episode of The Tailgate Show. It's Double A, it's Air Jair, it's B Quinn. What's up, guys? Wait, who's missing? Coob? Where's Coob at? Oh, I'm Scotty. I was thinking Coob was on tonight.
Where's Biscuits?
Yo, nobody knows. Where's he at?
Maybe he'll make a grand appearance.
Mystery
Y'all
man.
text him. Actually, he probably wouldn't even give us his.
What you tipping? What you tipping there, little?
Oh, nothing but a little Leinenkugel summer enter Shand man.
Nice.
I had to get some beverages this time around. Last show was brutal with the cotton mouth. I was like, I was watching myself, and I'm like,
He's starting frothing.
Yeah, it was rough stuff. For the
So,
kid.
you guys are excited about the schedule release as I am?
Oh, the release, nocturnal emission schedule.
Sure.
Yeah, Jay, you're pretty pumped up about it?
Oh yeah, thrilled. Got my tickets already though, as usual.
Yeah, where are you going?
Dirty South, baby. Got a chance to win that one. Atlanta.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. Atlanta.
Wow.
You're gonna be taking pictures of yourself in front of the Justin mural. Like, what are you gonna do in Atlanta?
Well, in our chat, like Jared's like, I'd like to go to New York City. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm like,
You should go to what's that strip club that has the wings that everybody talks about in Atlanta? There's like a strip club that has like legendary wings.
I had never been to one of those establishments.
There's like all these jokes like amongst the athletes and the rappers and like all these people that go to this strip club and they're like, yo, you can't actually be serious that you go for the wings. And they're like, you can go, like they're so good that you can go for both. You can go for the girls and the wings. The wings are like
Hooters, you didn't really go for the wings.
Nah, the wings at Hooters are trash.
Right.
I mean, they're edible, but they're not good. Like, I mean, for real. Hooters food is like just super generic.
It's bad.
It's like Denny's level food. It's like if Denny's had wings. Except you can't get breakfast. Hooters should serve breakfast. People would order that shit. They should just get Hooters waitresses at IHOP. Bro, that's $1 billion idea. IHOP would be lit if you put Hooters waitresses in IHOP 24/7, bro. Forget about it.
I can't really think of a restaurant that wouldn't benefit from that, but
I mean, truth, but I mean, could you imagine how dangerous a steakhouse would be?
Oh, like drive-through restaurant.
You be motherfuckers going bankrupt up in the steakhouse.
Oh, it's like that lady out in Seattle at that barista.
Yeah, like
just
that.
The pasties.
Yeah, that's everywhere out there. She's not even unique. There's like a million of those in the suburbs of Seattle. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think I have to catch a Seahawks game. Bears Seahawks game in Seattle. Bears Seahawks in Seattle.
Bears Seahawks game in Seattle. Yeah.
Maybe you can camp out there.
No need to camp.
I would like to go to Seattle, and this is what I was giving you guys shit about, is that like the only problem with all these trips is that you have to see the Bears play. Like, I wouldn't. There's a lot of cities that I would visit and not have to subject myself to a fucking Bears game. Like, like I could just as soon not walk around and have a bunch of weird conversations with people about the Bears. Like, I have enough of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Giants game.
And it's not, and I will, no, that's cool.
Yeah, it's October, man. I was like, whatever game local to me is earliest.
What day of the month is it in October?
The 2nd.
Oh, look who it is. Speaking of IHOP, I'll have the biscuits and gravy.
Welcome to the show, Biscuits. How are you, buddy?
Hi, how are you guys? I'm so
Preparing
thrilled to
your
be
game?
here.
Are you sad, biscuits? You don't want a podcast?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how you guys have done it for this many years.
Oh, bro, I've been fucking preaching that shit. Like whatever.
Man, if there was games and shit to fucking talk about.
Well, there is actually because the schedule just got released. Biscuits, welcome to the show.
You have a game. You better have a scheduled game, or I will.
Diddy said he was taking the lead on the schedule. So.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run down the
Oh.
schedule. You guys give me
All right.
W or L on the games, and we'll tally them up. While I'm tallying
they're
them,
little-
Jared's gonna do a deep dive into the new wide receiver signings. He's really pumped up about, so we're looking forward to hearing that.
Biscuits, you got a delicious cold Pepsi there.
Damn right.
A flagon of Pepsi. Oh.
So what the NFL ended up doing is starting us off September 11th. Niners at home.
Oof.
We'll throw it around. Biscuits. What do you think? W or L?
Oh fuck, we already started?
Yo,
Yeah.
he
Whoa,
wait,
we're
bro.
right in, bro.
What?
Yeah,
We've
bro,
been
you're-
live.
Yeah, we're on, brother.
You don't even wait for the
No,
fourth
bro, we're waiting for
Padres.
15 minutes.
What kind of shit? It says live for 6 minutes. Y'all couldn't have waited 6 minutes?
Because
Jesus.
we were in the fucking studio for like 10 minutes prior to that.
You know, I don't even know.
Shooting our wad and shit. You're over in some Discord chat talking about anime chicks or something, bro. I don't know what's going on.
When have I ever mentioned I was into anime shit?
No, I'm just putting it out there.
Now,
Just
sometime.
putting it out there. Little hentai chat made you late.
Imagine if I asked a hard question.
Pause.
I'm just kind of taken off guard here that we've already started.
Well, welcome to the party,
intro. You know,
Welcome
get
to
a
the
proper
party,
introduction. Jesus, I got a loss week 1.
All right.
Who's the quarterback for the 49ers?
It doesn't matter.
Jarmy Garampalorn.
What do you think, AA?
I think that it's September 11th. It's gonna be emotional. There's gonna be some tribute action. There's gonna be some serious fucking like flyover shit. Some B-2 bombers, some F-14 Tomcats, some
Keep going.
fucking.
Keep going.
It's just gonna be like boom, and you're gonna get Anthem Singer. Anthem Singer's gonna be out there fucking like fucking bringing the house down.
Get Byron Pringle and his Hellcat doing donuts.
Oh, bro, like with like sparklers shooting out the back, like rockets coming out of the trunk, like his own child.
Blanca.
His own child flies from the car, but like in a jetpack. Like
Bring out Cutler.
yeah, Cutler comes out, fucking like Dick Butkus comes out like in a gold fucking squirrel suit, jumps from the top of the colonnade and like floats down like a giant flaming gold flying squirrel. And then the Bears go out and lose. No, I'm just kidding. I think they can win that game. I would say they're gonna win. Let's say they're gonna win.
All right. Jer.
Well, you might see your first matchup between the two quarterbacks were drafted together in that draft. So
I don't
I'm
know.
going to take Justin. I'm going to take the Bears for the win.
What is going on?
And I'm actually gonna triple down on that. I'm gonna say W also because I think
Yo, what's it like on Hater Island, Biscuits?
Have I
reason-
gotten so high that I'm in another dimension now?
reason being I think
got fish hooked, bro. You got bamboozled.
so. I think what's gonna happen
We're
is
so high on this team.
got out of your system yet? I'm good.
No.
Right.
What do you think is going to happen, Brian?
I think the Flus juice is going to be loose, man. They're going to be all on
yeah.
that hits principle. They're going to
Hell
be all
yeah.
pumped up with the new coach. I'm hoping it happens for Justin, just so we have something to look forward to. Because Trey Lance, this will be his. If he's
This
a
is-
starter, he sat in the system for a year, and now he's going to actually go out there and play. So if Justin looks better just starting in the system, that's a great sign for us. So
I just want to
start off the
Peterman
season.
to get his first victory. That's all. I want.
Start it off on a positive note, man.
MP.
I'm going for the W there.
Boop, boop.
Now, I think we're going to
No.
all be in agreement with week 2. I don't know why the NFL had to fucking do this to us, but it's a Sunday night football game. Bears
The
at
oldest
Green Bay.
rivalry in the NFL.
The oldest rivalry, the oldest rivalry in the NFL.
I'll go first on this one. I'm just going to say L.
The frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
Jared, what do you got?
Oh. L. We're
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, what do you got?
I mean, same shit, different season. They're gonna lose.
Biscuits, will you surprise us?
But we're gonna beat the team that knocked off the Packers in the playoffs. Got it. This makes a lot of sense. 0-2, we lose.
They didn't knock off the Packers in the playoffs last season. That was like
The
fucking
49ers? What are
Yeah,
you
they
talking
did.
about? Yes, they did. The blocked punt. Where have you been?
And this year they did that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Beautiful.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me waffling already.
I didn't
one-
say it made any
You
sense.
know, to be honest, though, week 1 is weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unknowns. We don't know
No,
what the team's going
The
to
49ers
look like.
are going to be so shooketh by all the Bears legends that are going to have run on that fucking field. They're going to be like, like they can't deal with the fucking. I mean, when Mike Ditka comes out in a jet-powered fucking wheelchair,
Well, that's the thing. Like, you don't think like Trey Lance is going to be shook from just seeing all that hits principle in person?
and when Mongo comes out fucking in his wheelchair,
Easy on that.
oh, bro, there won't be a dry eye in the house. You kidding me?
You were advocating for Olin Kreutz to kill Adam Hogue.
I didn't say.
I know. Look at Mr.
I did not.
No.
Just don't go over the line there, sir. You just hold a goddamn minute. That man has Lou
Yeah,
Gehrig's
you're like that
disease.
picture of Justin with a gun in his back pocket. Oh, that's violence with
Look
everything
at
going on in
that.
Chicago. And then you're like,
Believe-
Owen should have finished the
It's a good
job.
thing- It's a good thing nobody in Indiana can afford Instagram because they're gonna see your snowflake ass on that comment and be like, "What the fuck? This motherfucker's eating tofu." I knew them fucking Grateful Dead shows would get to him. Them softy lefties out there.
That
What,
violence.
we just want to jump right into CHGO bullshit.
Well, no, it's like Jared's like that violence offends me. Olin should have finished the job.
What the fuck? It's like on the
Just
one
ran by
hand.
idiots, man. They just keep saying.
Oh, bro, that
You,
post has like 26 likes after 8 hours. Leave
Yeah,
it
no,
alone.
nobody's feeling that.
No.
Do you know since 2014 we have won just one home opener or one opening week 1 game? Since 2014 we've won week 1 time.
Home or on the road?
Home or on the road since 2014.
Wow.
We've only won in week 1.
So you're
one
saying
time
we're due?
in 2020 against
Yeah,
the
but-
Lions.
The culture, Biscuits. It's the culture.
I
just,
mean,
I can't get hyped for it.
dude.
Okay. Well, I hope you're not getting too hard now, but the season's about to kick off. We'll go through this again, see how we're feeling with what we actually see on the field a little bit.
Yeah, like, give me a break. Fucking Greg Kittle's going to piss himself a little bit when Charles Tillman comes down in a hang glider.
George might too.
Dude, why are all these Bears legends like in like a squirrel suit, fucking motorized, like wheelchair? What is going on?
It's the greatest show of all time. I mean, you know, like, what are you talking about? Sounds amazing to me.
All of this sounds better than the Bears' social media schedule release.
Oh, you didn't like wide receiver 1?
Yo.
That was terrible.
I'm not even trying to like
After
stand
I
for.
watched it, I just felt like even with the lyrical lemonade thing they did a couple years back, it's just like we're old.
Yeah.
Like we're 20 years older than our quarterback.
No, but I appreciated the Chargers one.
They're just aiming for a
They
younger
did,
crowd.
they did a fucking bad job. It was corny. They did a bad
was
job.
corny.
They get no pass, and they didn't even edit it so you could actually read the schedule.
But
like,
they didn't
it
even
was-
have Peterman in there, who's like the trick shot god.
Well, the whole thing was like it's supposed to be a bunch of fake trick shots, and they purposely like
No, I
shot
get it, but
to look like it's just fucking whack. Like, sorry to like to bring up old shit, but it's like they fired Jen Telecky, and she was like the only good thing that ever happened to that fucking social media, and they fired her over some dumb shit, because because I'm sure they've told her for years, do what you want to do, and she was killing it. And then she puts out one fucking Andy Dalton QB1 tweet, which was egregious as fuck, and people lost their minds. But like, you don't gonna fire somebody for that shit. Like, can you imagine getting fired by the Bears for doing something embarrassing? It's like your whole franchise is embarrassing. Like, you're fucking like, it's
you
like,
guys signed Andy Dalton. So
yeah,
the blame is on you.
Right. Like, I mean, Jesus, you made that picture.
Yep.
Like, that's your shit. Like, how you, anyway, so that the fucking social media has been whack as fuck since she left. It's like super try hard, like kind of, like Bleacher Report at its worst when it's like super cringe, like all these big media companies either hired people from Twitter who were doing these memes and GIFs and stuff like that, but they've completely like taken all the fun out of it because they take everybody's fucking material, and not like they're stealing material. I don't want to be like one of those dipshits that's like, that's my property on Twitter. Imagine being on Twitter and being like, that is my property, sir. Please return it or pay me royalties or credit, sir. The fuck out of here. You put that shit
when you're not supposed to be doing it.
Yeah. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Whether it's fucking tweets or jokes or video, like, calm all the way the fuck down with that shit.
Yeah, offseason Twitter's the best.
Yo, I'm not even on Twitter and I still hear about this bullshit.
Yeah, thanks.
Like, the fuck?
Oh,
Cornball,
please.
bro.
You got
Diddy keeps the pulse.
Oh,
Keeps the
please.
pulse
Dude, you're the only one that follows Trailer Park Queen.
That's true, bro.
Oh, I mean, come on. I mean, is that any worse than? Never mind. I'm not going to shame anybody.
Ryan Poles has made it so that Bears fans can rest easy, knowing that the secondary is in great shape.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
At 7:30 in the morning, somebody had that thought. By the way,
What the fuck? Dude, that's got to be a scheduled tweet. Like, she's got to be on some
drafts.
She's got to be on some tweet shit. Like, right before bed, she's like, "Oh, that's a gem. Oh, that's a winner. Typity type. Schedule 7:30. I'll be the first tweet on the block." Boom! And out that, and then there's all these simps in the comments. Yeah, totally. Show us your boobs. Drop that OnlyFans.
So, week 3, September 26th, Texans at Bears. What are you guys thinking, Biscuits?
I got, Lovey's coming back. Juicy storyline. I got Texans.
Juicy storyline?
Taking the win. Davis
that was
Mills.
one of the UDFAs.
Davis Mills is going to look like a baller. I got 0-3 Bears on deck.
Whoa!
Hey, what do you got?
Juicy. What was the guy's name? Juicy Fields. Who is that? One of the UDFAs. The guy you were talking about, Juicy Fields. You were saying, "Oh, I can't wait for Juicy Fields," and
I don't think I ever said that.
Juicy storylines. What was the guy's name? I don't know. One of those
Lovey Smith,
Lovey Bowl.
coach.
It's Lovey Bowl.
Oh, that is going to be a real.
Would you say Fields makes you juicy?
Yeah, he does. So I think that is an interesting subplot. Good on you for bringing that up.
Lovey back in Soldier.
That's going to be something. I think that the defense, is fired up to beat Lovey, and they win.
Battle of the cover twos.
Jared, what do you got?
Bears win on a Davis Mills pick 6.
Oh, we're getting real specific there, Jay.
There you go.
Jesus
a
Christ,
little early
it's
for that, man.
Think of the children.
Yeah,
What's the score of that game?
I don't think anybody cares. I mean, it's
Oh, it's just funny. On Twitter, Jared's already got us in the drafts. It's like ready to unleash. Oh,
Yeah.
motherfuckers on May 16th. Rope.
We're gonna be mocking next week. I got a W there. So and then next we got
Mr. Day. Are the Bears winning a game, Biscuits?
I don't know. We'll see.
We got the game that I'm going to. Bears at Giants, October 2nd. I'm gonna say W for.
So
the
you're
Bears.
actually going to get to witness a Bears victory in that stadium, which you have
Hopefully.
yet to do.
Not in MetLife. No, I have
No.
not.
Nope.
In the Meadowlands, yes. What about you, Jer? What are you thinking? It's the Giants.
No. They don't play the Giants well,
All right, Al.
and especially in New York.
Okay. AA.
Oh God! I think
It's tearing
that
at your heartstrings, isn't it?
yeah.
Your
I
Giants
think-
love.
I think just because it makes no sense, they're gonna somehow win. Like I think Daniel Jones is terrible, and
Me and AA got them starting 3-1.
yeah, booyakasha. Respect, booyakasha.
First win. We beat the Giants. Good
What?
day.
You sure? You sure?
Giants-
Yeah.
Giants signed Baker Mayfield, and then what?
7 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game. Daniel Jones is going to fumble. Quani B. Brisker is going to pick it up.
the Quani B.
He's going to hit a
Trubisky
stiff arm. He's
and
going to
Gravy.
return it for a touchdown, and then that'll be the game.
There you go.
He laterals it to fucking like
Dick
who?
Butkus and the Flying
Yeah.
Squirrels.
But why is he in MetLife? That's what I want to know. That's so great.
No, in our luck, it'll be LT's day back, and he'll get the boys all coked up, and they'll romp our asses.
Yeah, but I mean,
Those aren't just sidelines, boys.
Yeah. So Biscuits, don't get too comfortable. I'm gonna stick with you here. The next week is Bears at Vikings. What do you got there?
That's a loss.
Yeah.
at Vikings, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're probably gonna hold that L.
Jer?
Fuck the Vikings. Go Bears. Bears win.
Oh Lord,
I have an L there. This is gonna be interesting. I'm actually gonna start off with Jer for this next one. So October 13th, Thursday night game, Commanders at Bears. And I know how much you love your boy Ron Rivera, Jer. So I'm really interested to. Yeah, see, he can't bet against Ron.
Riverboat Ron has Jer's heart forever.
It's an L, baby.
Big time. All
Riverboat.
right,
Good young
and
team, man.
Who's gonna be their quarterback? Fucking Carson Palmer. Bears win, bro. Carson Palmer's so awful.
Carson Daly, who gives a shit, right?
Bears win, bro. Like
Johnny
Carson's.
Carson.
I'd rather have Carson's ribs starting at quarterback than fucking like
Carson
Carson Daly. Fucking, I mean, come on.
All right, you got a W there?
Johnny Carson. Yep.
Biscuits?
We moved to 2-4 with a win against Washington.
Carson Palmer.
I'm gonna go W there too. And then October 24th. This is a game I'm probably not going to because the tickets are insane. Bears at Patriots Monday Night Football. Again, why? But I'll start off. I'm just gonna go L because Belichick and young quarterbacks is a thing.
Big
Jerry,
L.
You got the L? All right.
Oh, big L, giant L.
Yeah, count me in on that. 2-5.
A.
Yeah, no way in hell they're winning in New England. Like,
They haven't won. Somebody said they haven't won.
way. This is gonna be like. Here's my prediction: is that Justin's gonna have been playing all right, like acceptably. You know,
This is the game
well.
that's just gonna bring us back.
This is the game that Belichick just fucking eviscerates him. Just like literally dissects him like a fucking frog for everybody to see.
I remember a certain Bears quarterback that lit the Patriots defense up.
What?
Talk about,
In a
talk about
loss.
Mitch Trubisky.
Yep.
Lit them up?
Light them up.
He had a
They
great
dropped like 3 interceptions, dude.
That wasn't. Yeah, you're talking about I think you're mixing up the Tampa game and that game.
No.
I mean, he had
a
good
great game.
stats. Like Mitch ended up having good stats, but like he should have. I mean, they dropped like 3 interceptions.
That
Mitch
was the
not
Kevin
good in that
White-
game.
Kevin White 1 yard line game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bears
Like-
haven't won in Foxborough.
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
never won
and
an away
they're
game
gonna
against the
start now.
Patriots.
they're
No,
not going to
they've-
start
they've-
now.
They've won in Foxborough. They haven't won in Gillette. Just for
Oh, dang.
Foxborough was the old stadium, Pony.
Oh.
Ding. Point
I
you.
don't know. Didn't Hogan Johns say that they hadn't won an away game against them ever, except for technically the '85 Super Bowl because we were
Something-
technically the home team.
I would
Something
technically
like
have
that.
to really look that up.
Technically, I want you to get back to me on that one.
Technically, I'm all set.
Technically,
October-
you will tell me.
October 30th, Bears at Cowboys. I'm gonna go L.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bears are going to lose that big time.
That's a loss.
Biscuits is gonna be
Actually,
upset
no,
in
I'm
that
going to
one.
say win.
Yeah, that's a loss.
Bears have come away from Dallas with inexplicable wins a few times.
Will
This
it
is one
will
of
it be will it be Tolbert that gets the game-winning touchdown?
Might have 2.
Oof.
Might have 2.
Tajay Sharp.
I don't know. Our vaunted secondary might not let them score a touchdown.
Did you just say Tajay Sharp with a straight face?
Hey, I was told he had a year.
He did have a year. His receiver wasn't terrible. For a Bears receiver, it's a
500
fucking
yards.
career.
he was alive for 365 days. So in that sense, he had a year.
Are you talking about the guy from the Titans, Jer?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 522 yards and 2 touchdowns? He had
Yeah.
a year.
Bears receiver, that's fucking amazing.
It was like 5 years ago.
Not fucking amazing, Jared. Not even for a Bears receiver.
Maybe you need to go look at last year's stats real hard.
Shit, bro.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Colton
Tajay
Mann
Sharp.
had 600 yards.
Tajay Sharp ain't even gonna make this roster, dude.
So November
I don't know.
6th.
He might.
Right.
He might.
Fuck, bro. If he does, we're so fucked.
Well, what is he? 6'4"?
6'2". He's where he's supposed to be at.
Oh, I thought he was bigger than that.
Jair's got those measurables on deck. He's been grinding that Tajay Sharp.
Oh, that's true. I can't wait
Can't
for
wait
that
to hear it.
segment.
Yep,
Oh,
can't
we're
wait to hit
having
that.
it right now, it sounds like.
Fuck.
No.
You guys started without me? What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, a little rude. I have been here waiting like 30 minutes for you one time, and we waited. I'm just saying.
well, you're the new guys, so suck it.
There you have it.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, following week, it's Dolphins at Bears. Jay, what do you got there?
Shit. Dolphins are a weird team. If their quarterback plays, I mean, if Tua Tagovailoa doesn't get it done, who knows where that team's going to be? But
Did you see the videos? You see the videos of Tua throwing it to Cheetah, throwing it to Tyreek Hill, like launching these ducks? Whoa. The Dolphins put these videos out like, look what's happening. And it was like Tua launching like a wobbly duck that just has like all straight up arc and is never gonna come down with any velocity. And it's like Cheetah slowing up to like catch it on his back hip. And they're like, we got fireworks in Miami or some dumb shit. And people just shredded Tua so much that Tyreek had to come on and be like, hey, relax. It's just training camp.
I got an L there.
same.
What do you got an L, Jay?
Yes.
All right, what do you got? A.
Who are they playing again? Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I think the Bears win.
Wow.
Why not? I don't think the Dolphins are going to be any good.
This
You
guy.
don't think so?
I don't
Nope.
think we're gonna be any good. I got us losing to the Dolphins too.
It's in Soldier, right?
Yeah, that defense is
It's
all right.
colder in Soldier. In fact,
The
not like Miami where it's hot.
Miami ain't coming on the road and winning here. I mean, when is that? Like, has that ever happened?
Remember when
God,
Tannehill went like
Marino?
17 for 17 against our asses?
I got us at 2-7 right now.
I sold it, didn't I?
yes.
Oh Lord. 2-7 Biscuits. How do you sleep at night, you bastard?
Comfortably.
The following week would be Lions at Bears. Man, I personally, who the hell knows? This is the second year of the new coaching staff there.
Here's a question. So this is week 8, right? We're on now.
No.
10.
10 already. Okay. So what record do the Lions have without looking at anything? Just randomly, what record
I
do
don't
the
know who they
Lions
play.
have going into this game?
They're 4 and 5.
Just
at
shoot
this
it
point.
out
We're a
there.
500 team.
4 and 5.
I have a weird feeling that they're going to be like 6-4 or 6-3 going into that game. I don't even know their schedule, but I just have this weird feeling that the Lions are going to be rolling for some weird reason. I just feel like it like they were talking to fucking crazy ass Dan Campbell, and they were like, "How do you feel that the Lions are not on any, They have 0 primetime games. They're the only NFL team that has no primetime games." And he was like, "Well, it's great. It's 1 o'clock. Every game.
It actually is.
It's awesome." I'm like, but I just have a weird feeling that they're gonna. I think I kind of like some of the moves they've made recently, and I feel like they're just kind of due for having a surprise season.
So you got an L there?
Yeah, I think it's at Detroit, right? We're gonna lose
in Chicago.
Damn. Yeah. Let's chalk us up for a win there. Stop that little momentum. Remind them what's up.
All right. I got a W also because it's in Chicago. I think we split with them. Biscuits.
This is where the run begins, boys. We take the W. Go to 3-7.
And the North or just the W?
What?
The North also or just the W?
Just the W.
In the
What?
category of ridiculous,
Loss.
What?
Jerry got an L.
Yeah.
Biscuits, in the category of impossible predictions, in your 3-7 scenario, what is Justin doing play wise? Is he playing well and they're losing?
He's fighting for his life.
Okay, because the offensive line is just terrible.
The weapons are bad. The
Right.
offensive line is bad. Getsy's on a milk carton.
Right.
I'm going 0 dark 30.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
So this is a game that Biscuits and Jerry are going to. Bears at Falcons.
Biscuits going to Atlanta?
Yeah. It's like
Fuck yeah.
3 hours away from me, yeah.
Yes.
AA and Diddy said they were going too. It was a tailgate show game this year.
New York,
Yeah,
baby.
I was trying to figure out what's the strip club that has the great wings. in Atlanta?
Magic City.
Yes.
There it is. Biscuits
Yes.
would go.
Hell yeah. Have you been there?
No, but I will.
Yo, you and Jerry need to go. You and Jerry need to fucking go for real.
So I got a W here against Pace and the boys. Jerry, what do you got?
I think we can win that game. That's a win.
A.
No, they're gonna be at Magic City, and it's gonna be a big fat loss.
We're gonna run into players.
You're
Dude,
gonna
it's
run
gonna be
into like fucking, like Kwani B and the crew, Eddie Jackson. You kidding me? You think Eddie Jackson's staying at a Magic City? Fuck out of here.
You know who won't be at Magic City? Jack
Cruz?
Sanborn, because he'll be busy.
Oh, Jack Sanborn. Let me tell you
Working.
something. Jack Sanborn gets a cut of Magic City.
Will this be the
Because Jack
Sanborn coming out
invested in
game?
Property. Jack Sanborn invested in the property before it was a house of ill reputes. Okay? So Jack Sanborn is a real estate mogul, my friends.
So, Biscuits, who do you got?
All right, got 2 in a row. We win. Beat the Falcons in Atlanta.
All right. And then the next week,
Frothy.
it's another young QB against
Who's
our young
quarterbacking
QB.
at that point? I say Desmond Ritter. I don't think
Yeah,
Mariota makes the whole season. I think Ritter's going to be the starter there pretty quick.
Depends on. I mean, it really depends on the offense they run, but yeah,
I think Ritter's going to be a good quarterback, and I think he's going to come out and look really good. Like, I think he's pro ready.
I disagree.
All right, so the next week is Bears at Jets. I'm thinking about going to this one. I'm not sure though. November 27th is kind of stretching it for the nice weather, but they're playing at the Jets in Jersey. So what do you guys thinking there? We'll start AA.
At the Jets, fuck. That's probably a loss to Fireman Dan or whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
All right. Biscuits, what do you got?
No dickas and no raccoon suits are gonna save this team.
Now Dicka has all the Super Mario power-ups. He's a raccoon. He's got white overalls and fireballs. Like, yeah, he's got a fucking penguin suit. Penguin suit's money.
3 in a row, we beat the Jets.
Wow.
What is happening? You just catfished us, didn't you?
No,
I'm gonna say
about to go dark again.
I'm gonna say W there also. Jared, what do you got?
I'll take a win there. If they win, it'll be close.
How, bro?
The team they've did a lot in this draft. It's going to help them out tremendously.
At that point in the Jets season, is Zach Wilson still the starter? And I don't think they have anybody replace him. But I have this
starter unless he's dead.
I have this weird feeling that he might crash and burn this year. Or
they got Joe Flacco and Mike White.
I know. I just think he might either get hurt or he might just play so unbelievably bad that they have no choice but to save him from the New York media.
I don't know. I like the Jets offseason a whole lot.
Me too.
Do you think how many of their offseason acquisitions are going to contribute right away?
Well, their three first round picks definitely will.
You think?
Sauce Gardner,
Gardner, you're right.
Garrett Wilson, and who was the third one? Tony?
Tackle.
One
of the tackles.
I'm not sure. There's a big old cat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
I don't know. The Jets are so cursed, man. Like they have such a hard time envisioning them being good.
Jermaine Johnson. Yeah, all three of those guys are going to start right away.
I really do like Robert Saleh as a head coach, though.
Yeah,
if Zach Wilson was cooler, he'd go full Trae Young and become like a villain.
It must be nice to have a GM that doesn't leave your team in complete fucking shambles, so you can build around a young quarterback.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, Joe Douglas is the one that drafted Wilson.
I'm just saying, look at the draft capital that was left for this team, the Bears, to try to build around Justin this year. What was left on the roster? Nothing.
No. Cupboard was
That's
Bears,
true.
fuck.
That's
The
true.
Jets have sucked for years, though.
Yeah.
They do.
We just
What was it that Artie
rose that,
Lang said? When nobody else will fuck you, the Jets will always fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta love Artie.
I've never heard that one before.
Jets fans are like a serious masochistic fucking wild bunch. I'll tell you what.
I love Artie Lang, though. God.
They almost put Bears fans to shame in the category of brazen masochism. So what are you still doing rooting for this team?
So next week is Packers at Bears. I'm going to say W. I'm going to say St. Brown's season has arrived. 4 touchdowns.
EQ! ESB! EQ!
No, L for me.
I'm gonna get another edible in me at this point.
I think Aaron Rodgers is hurt in this game.
Oh.
And I think fucking what's his fuck?
Love.
Jordan Love beats us.
Wow.
I mean, we lost to Brett Hundley,
bro.
Yeah.
Jordan Love throws 3 touchdowns and 300 yards. He's like 35 for 40. He's just laser beaming shit all over the field.
That Hundley game, I I kicked myself so bad. I was staying at a hotel in Tennessee within walking distance to the Titans Stadium, right? And they're playing the Bengals, and I could have went to the game for cheap. No, I'm watching my Bears, and I suffered through that instead of catching a game live.
Yeah,
Just like,
that's a shame.
God, I should have known better.
Yep.
Anyway, Jared, what do you got there?
Oh, we're losing to the Packers again.
Jordan Love.
It's like this. Until you prove us different.
Yeah, it's a loss.
All right. L's across the board. So now the following week is Eagles at Bears. Actually, it might not be the following week. We have a week 14 bye that it didn't throw in there. So December 18th, it's Eagles at Bears.
Hey, what's the game that's the Monday? Oh, so that's interesting. That the game that's the Monday is coming off a Thursday, so they have a mini bye.
Yeah, kind of. But the
We
actual
know how the Bears do coming off of any kind of bye week.
Well, let's give old Flusy a fucking chance here. I mean,
Old Flusy.
old Fluser, old Fladoose,
Hayes boy Hurts is coming into town.
Flussy.
Oh,
My boy, I don't know about that guy anymore. He's probably gonna tear it up this year just because I'm like kind of off train.
Yeah. They got a high-paid receiver now.
So they're coming into Chicago. That's generally bad for the Bears. I'm going to go Eagles win. Eagles coming into Soldier Field is not good. Remember Donovan McNabb?
oh my God, the playoff game.
Yeah, I'm going to say L there also.
Oh, and then there was another little playoff game too, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was that one too.
Dude, I was just thinking about how much joy and pain was packed into 2018. What a season. Like 2018 for all of its craziness and disappointment is one of the most memorable Bears seasons I think of all time.
It's the most Bears season ever. It's the most Bears thing that could ever happen to the Bears.
There's so many memories in that season though. Like I think you know what I mean. Like I think it's
I watched old boy hit the goalpost 4 times.
I understand that, but there's great memories and horrible ones. I'm just saying there's so many. Like it's just such a memorable season. My point. It's one of the most memorable I think of the last fucking 30 years. Just for that sheer fact, there was such high highs and such impossible lows.
One of the yeah.
Mitch threw fucking 5 touchdowns in a game. What the fuck? He could have easily broken 6. He could have easily broken Luckman's record if they had, went for it.
That game messed with everybody. We thought we had something there.
Big time, bro. That was like Jesus. Anyway.
That was fun when we were actually potting about that season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, Jared, what do you got there? Al? All right.
Losing. They are losing to the Eagles.
That game is on December 18th.
Yeah.
On December 16th, Jordan Howard re-signs with the Eagles and runs for
he already is re-signed with them.
No, he's a free agent. He runs for 265 yards and 4 touchdowns, defeating the Bears. A loss. Jordan Howard, revenge game in the books.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Jared's got to change his pants December 19th. We roll on to the following week.
We got a short week that week, kind of by a day, and we have to Christmas Eve.
Saturday.
Josh Allen is coming to town.
Massive loss.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows that you're awake. You better watch out. You better not cry. Here comes Josh Allen, and I'm telling you why. The Buffalo Bills are coming to town.
I got a W. No. Christmas magic early here.
There ain't no Christmas magic on the lakefront, son. Bills are gonna roll that game.
Awful cold in Chicago.
That's gonna be it's kind of cold in Buffalo too, bro. You fuck. It's like Buffalo's like the only place that can tell Chicago to shut up about the cold. Like they go hard there in the cold.
Yeah,
they go fucking frigid and crazy snowfalls, bro. Buffalo's no joke with the winter. They can say hold our dick when it comes to that shit. They're winning. Bills are going to win by like 30 points.
All right.
Unless Josh Allen gets left home, like Macaulay Culkin, that's a loss.
Yeah, who is the Bills' backup now?
Oh, they're probably better than
Case Keenum.
Oh yeah, if we'd lose with Case Keenum.
What happened to fucking? What happened to Georgia boy?
Jacob
his
from
name?
State Farm.
Trubisky was the backup last year.
No. But the
Jake
third
Fromm.
stringer, remember
Yeah.
fucking what's his face's favorite fucking player?
Oh God, we were arguing with people about Jake
Vince?
Fromm that draft.
Yeah, Vince was so into Jake Fromm.
Hey, you're allowed to be wrong.
It was just funny.
The worst. So you got to get P. You got to get P.
Yeah.
Shells the worst. Like, remember how hardcore he was about that quarterback out of like Washington?
Gordon.
Yeah, Alex Gordon.
Not Alex.
We went along with him though. He had me convinced.
He was his mom jumping in tweets and shit.
He was selling it, bro. He was selling it. People can just spin some yarns.
Right.
Go out and get an old playbook and be like, "Yo, I'm digging in like fucking some CSI shit." Like they're fucking start playing the Matlock music and shit behind you. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
Remember, I told y'all.
People love my threads. I gotta dig in the crates. Fuck out of here.
So the following week on New Year's Day, Bears at Lions.
There's a win.
Did I have us losing to the Lions or winning the first game? Did he?
Nobody can remember.
Well, I can't.
No, I got it all.
I can't.
You had him winning.
I had him winning. Okay.
Yep.
So
This
here's the
one
loss.
in-
We lost.
All right. I have an L also. Hey, what do you think?
I think that Jared Goff will be in the midst of a Pro Bowl like season. And he is going to take old Eberflussi to the woodshed.
You got an L. Jer?
Win. Bears win.
Trevor Siemian starting at this point. By the way.
God.
Oh, God. Wow.
Hate to break it to you. Ryan Willis, your backup.
And the cherry on top of
Plitt.
our...
Where's Kyle Plitt? Kyle Plitt's unfortunately a cashier at Plitt's a cashier at Farm and Fleet, but
we're waiting.
he wants to win.
God, there it is. So to end the season, it's Vikings at Bears on January 8th.
Why does the season have to end with the Vikings every damn year? Can we stop with this shit?
There's no originality. That's for
It's
sure.
very confusing too. It's like, does the game matter? Should we win? Do we not want to win? Oh my God, he's hitting the Pepsi so hard right now.
I've got an L there.
Yeah, I think Kirk Cousins is just one of many quarterbacks in the NFC North that is just killing it. They're talking about how there could be multiple Pro Bowlers in the NFC North. Unfortunately, Justin Fields is not one of the ones that's being talked about. At this point in the season, Kirk Cousins is playing for a playoff spot. The Vikings are 10-6, and they win and go to the playoffs.
So in your world, Jared Goff is in a Pro Bowl season. Kirk Cousins is tearing it up. Aaron Rodgers, and we still suck with Justin Fields. Wow, that's great.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Painful.
Yo, but
I'm
check
so
it out.
hyped now.
Can I just tell you, think about the amount of salary that those three players represent. Rodgers is making like $50 million. Jared Goff makes like $30 million. And Kirk Cousins makes like $30 million. It's like $110 million worth of quarterbacks in this division right now.
That's why we win. That's why King Pace let us sleep easy. You know, in our secondaries is a lock.
King Poles, bro. Get it right.
Whatever. Fuck, I don't care.
The new Ryan.
But did I say Pace?
Yes.
Jesus.
We got caramel paste now.
Say-
So Biscuits, what do you got there? Win or a loss?
So the Vikings at this point are 10-6. I'm going to agree with AA on that one. And in the NFC, that is already a playoff spot. So they have benched everybody. They're starting Kyle Sloter or whoever the hell their backup is. Sean Mannion. I don't know. And
it's that Chris Sims.
Kellen Mond. Yeah. So like I'm gonna go with AA. We lost Jordan Love earlier. We're losing. We're gonna beat Kellen Mond. We end the season in a victory.
What happened to going with me?
I had to switch it up, man. I pictured Buckus in the golden wheelchair, and it's all
it's a
winning.
golden ATV, like
taking
going
a
off a
golden
ramp.
ATV to a win.
A golden
Jared,
lawnmower.
what do you got?
Bears win because they're benching everybody.
Why? For health?
Oh, yeah, because the Vikings are going to the playoffs and are locked into their seeding.
So the Bears are just like, fuck it, we're phoning it in, we're playing for a
No,
draft
the
pick.
Vikings are benching everybody.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Because I want to see Trevor Siemian.
I don't know what that puts my...
Why would you want to see that?
I got you.
Because I want to see if a Bears quarterback can top that Rex Grossman game where he threw 5 interceptions at like 9 turnovers.
After compiling all our results and our answers, we've got Biscuits at 6-11, AA at 6-11, Jared at 8-9, and myself at 8-9. Split right down the middle with that. So,
and you
We're
can
the
repick. I could repick it again, and I'd still be somewhere between 6-11 and 7-10.
8-9 is just fitting because it's not good enough to get early in the draft, and it's just that you're teetering.
It's perfect. It's the Bears.
It's right. You know what I mean? It's just that's so Bears.
Because they'll end up with like the 20th pick in the draft, and they'll take another defensive back. Because
Why not?
the top 10 grade. Oh God! I just can't
Or for
see it
some
all.
weird reason, we back into the playoffs at 8-9.
That would be...
No,
I know, but
what kind of craziness would have to go on in the NFC?
well, 9-8 could do it.
The
Like,
NFC is going to be bad. The NFC is going to be really bad.
It's pretty open after the Packers
I think you
Packers,
have the
Bucks,
Cowboys. I think you have the Cowboys,
And the Rams.
Vikings, Rams, Bucks.
That's about it. Panthers ain't doing shit. Falcons
49ers could 49ers could fuck around
Saints
and
got
win.
a lot better.
So you have Packers, Saints. I think the Saints are going to have a good season. I think we have Packers, Rams.
You take Sean
Bucks,
Payton out of the equation.
Cowboys.
That matters.
Yeah, but I like the moves they made. I was saying in the chat today, like, how bad would life have been if we had made those moves? If we somehow signed Matthew and brought in Landry right now, and we didn't draft Jaquezie because we didn't need him because we had Landry, and we drafted a receiver there.
Landry's not good enough to be your focal point at this point in his
He's
career.
not our focal point. We have Mooney.
Landry would have. I think we're
He's
at a
not the
place.
focal point in New Orleans either. They have Michael Thomas coming back with a vengeance.
New Orleans makes sense because they didn't pay him much.
And they drafted fucking Olave. I want those moves.
Landry is also the type of guy, in my opinion, that you need a pretty solid group of guys to keep him in check. It could go south real quick with.
You got Tyrann Mathieu. And
I'm talking about in Chicago. Like, it's a whole new regime, whole new deal. Like, it's just not that's the move you make when you need that one piece to put you over the top.
I think Landry has a pretty good. I mean, at the end of the day, he gets like a weird rap as being like a problem. He's not really a problem.
He was in Miami.
I don't think he's like an AB though.
No,
he's not a problem. He's just a guy that, says a couple things here and there, but he produces. I mean, we'd kill for that production. We had talked about this.
I don't think that production's been all of that, dude.
His production's pretty solid.
It's been a minute, hasn't it?
It's got like 5 1,000-yard seasons or some shit. Like he's fucking
Really?
good.
5
Yeah.
100 catch seasons.
Okay, well, it's something like that. I knew he had something. Like he's fucking put up some serious numbers. He would own the Bears wide receiver record book if he had played his whole career here.
His stats are what we had hoped we'd got from Eddie Royal that one year.
Yeah, like
The last time he was over 1,000 yards was 2019.
okay, that's not that long
He
ago.
had 3 touchdowns in 2020 and 2 touchdowns in 2021.
I mean, he had 72 catches, 840 yards from the slot in 2020. I think we would all be very happy with that.
Yeah, you kidding me? We'd be fucking building a statue for that player.
What do we got? 3 catch Daz Newsome in the slot right now?
Jesus Christ.
Keep hating on Daz.
Tell the people what you said.
I'm not hating. I just don't know what the fuck he is.
Open your dark heart and tell the people what you said about
No, that was total freaking that chat was so sarcastic
I don't
today.
even want to put out that.
No. Yeah, that was I was just going with your flow today.
My flow.
Oh, you were putting stuff. You were like, "Oh, I'm so excited about this and that." And I knew it was just coming from a place of dark bullshit. I'm like,
They put out some glamour shots today, and Zach Thomas, the animal Thomas, signed his contract.
I like that guy though.
Zach the Animal Thomas.
Zach Thomas might be our only hope at right guard if they keep.
Hey, what was the
trying
argument
to-
you guys were having? Braxton Jones. What is the guy's name? Braxton checks in. What is his name?
I don't think Biscuits.
He's like Prince. It's just Braxton.
Just Braxy.
That's it.
Biscuits was bringing the sarcasm there too.
I think Sam Mustafer's going to start at right guard just because.
I hope it's Thomas. Give the kid a shot. What the fuck?
There's no way that Sam Mustafer starts at guard. No.
I hope
Sam
not.
Mustafer is about to lose his job twice. Like,
Listen.
They better not let Olin on the sideline when that happens.
You put Sam Mustafer.
seriously, Olin will punch Virginia for that shit.
How about Dougie Kramers? Can he play guard, Jer?
He can't even stay on his feet at center.
He's like the fucking.
Olin
hometown-
did say he's a project. They actually did a known podcast. They didn't really hit on anything that happened, but he did say he's a project. He was starting over Olin. Olin's son was backing him up in Illinois.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Olin's son was backing Dougie Kramers up?
Yep.
yeah,
Damn. Learning from a legend.
Wow.
Yeah, I like the Thomas kid.
yeah.
I think
You
he's
got
got a
something. You
chance.
got.
He has no
you got
shot
something on
at
him?
tackle though, Jer. Right? You think
Yeah,
he
I
has
hear
a shot?
paper. Sorry,
No, he's
sorry.
playing guard.
I hear paper crinkling. Jared, what do you got?
Oh
What do I have
boy.
on
You're
Zach
gonna make a
Thomas.
bigger boat.
I want to see the scouting report.
Strong at the point. Drops. You drop the tips. You can get leverage on pass rushers.
How are the arms?
Long.
Yeah.
Does he have a desire?
He can
to
pull.
win?
He can pull well. He can.
How's the
He
striking?
can make good contact with his hands.
How's the
Keeps it
striking?
inside too.
What?
How well does he
strikes
pull?
inside?
What?
How well does he pull?
He pulls real good.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Does he
He's
pull
quick.
it
He's
hard?
quick, man.
My friend, can he get it? Can he
He's
shift it
legitimately
and get to the
quick.
second level? Can
Yes, he can get it. He can get it.
Ooh. Ooh.
He might. I'm telling you, he might be the sneaky pick of that offensive line crew that they picked.
He's a Star Wars nerd. Picture of him in his
I hope.
Star Wars land. I'm
She had
down with
combat boots on too. She ain't playing, bro.
it. No, they're
No, I'm
for
just
real,
saying.
for real. They're for real on that Star Wars shit. I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's-
I mean, fuck it. I can see it. What about Borum? What about him actually sneaking in a tackle and Borum slipping over to guard? That wouldn't be bad at all.
And I think Borum's going to be there. The question is Jenkins, man. What happens with him? I think this is the question you were asking in the chat earlier. It's like, what do we expect to come out of this OTA? What kind of news would you like to hear? And for me, I would like to hear that.
Oh, I didn't know we
Jenkins
were
is
going there
delivered.
yet. I was waiting for your wide receiver breakdown, but we can go there. Go ahead.
No, I think if we're talking OTAs, the one news I want to hear coming out of the
We were.
OTAs is that we actually were.
Messing
that
with you, dude.
Jenkins is.
The
Go
Jenkins
ahead.
has solidified that left tackle spot, and he's stonewalling people.
Do
and
you really see it? I mean,
Jenkins at right tackle, Borum at left. Let's
How are you
stop
going
the
to see
shit.
stonewalling in OTAs?
yeah. I mean, and who is he stonewalling? Like Charles Snowden? Come on.
You can't stonewall anybody in OTAs.
Who? Like what?
He's stonewalling Jack Sanborn. That's who.
Oh, you watch your
No,
freaking.
you just want to hear that.
Holy shit! Holy.
You just want to hear that guy is
Dump him.
made,
Dump
playing
him.
the part.
Yeah, but you're not full contact at
You're
training camp
lucky
now, right?
No,
Dump
but you can
button
still
on you, you
make
sacrilegious.
contact.
This man dares to slander the patron saint Jack Sanborn. Holy shit!
So, Jared, what you're looking at is seeing how the offensive line kind of plays out.
Gotta play better.
In
Sam
OTAs as far as where they have them lining up.
Right.
Jack Sanborn is going to have a 10-year career, and it is going to star in a cop show after his career. Like he's gonna be
not
a
Dick
fucking.
Buckus.
He's gonna be a no. We're so due for a linebacker legend, you know, like one the whole
Yeah.
fan base can really get behind because of reasons. You know what I'm saying? the one that we can really sink our fan base teeth into because of reasons.
Yeah, I'm good.
Reasons from the region. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what do you got? Something you want to see in OTAs?
I don't know. I just want to hear that fucking guys are slotting in like to do what they're supposed to do. What you hear out of OTAs is so fucking meaningless. So like I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm just gonna be enjoying not being on Twitter during that shit because that's when people start spinning their wheels like fucking crazy, like the madness that goes on from OTA tweets. Like, good lord, the fucking simpery.
I don't even think I spend an hour a week on there now. To be honest, I literally think it's been pretty.
So dead.
Yeah.
If you post videos of the OTAs, make sure you watermark them, people.
Yes.
Don't want
Yes. God
content stolen.
forbid someone takes your.
Nobody that wants clout with that is going to be there.
Yeah. What if, actually, it'd be interesting. You think they changed their media policy? Because a lot of teams,
yeah,
like
OTAs is media only.
That's one of the failings of, I think, the Bears, social media, and it's usually the coaching staff and the GM driving that, is that they don't let you in. Like all these other teams have fucking broadcast teams for the network at training camp, at OTAs. They're doing live streaming of drills and all this kind of shit. Like the Bears act like there's some fucking.
We've been calling for that for a couple years.
You're so fucking embarrassed or weird about your product that you can't put it out there.
We're
like
surprising people.
We know you have, like, everyone knows
Silent
the Bears have no fucking
bro.
secrets. Like the Bears have no secrets. Like
it's a secret. We suck.
Well, that's not a secret.
No.
It's just like I don't know. So could they please do it this year and let people fucking try to enjoy the training camp and not be so fucking weird?
That'd be cool.
Like
that would be. Did you see our social media department? Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Biscuits, what is something you want to see here in OTAs?
I'm gonna double down with Pony and say I want to see Jenkins settle in at right tackle, Borum at left tackle, and I guess just the offensive line as a whole get settled. See who the right guard is, but mainly if Jenkins and Borum
settle
can be
into that
those,
bench.
if Jenkins and Borum can be those two bookends, I would feel a lot better heading into the year. About
what if somebody unseats Cody?
Who?
I don't know.
Carter or
I don't know. I mean, is Cody really anything anymore?
No, but I think that speaks more to how
Solid.
bad the rest of our guards are.
I think he's.
I mean, I might be asking,
solid,
is Cody solid still?
I think so.
He's an average starter.
Yeah, he's above average.
He's starter quality, I guess. You would say, like he can start for other teams.
I have a better answer for you after a couple hours of tape next week.
Tier 3, Tier 2.
He can start for half the other teams.
Yeah.
For me,
Not
it's for me. I'm looking for just to hear some improvements from Justin. I know it's a very limited sample of what you're going to see. It's not like they're scheming hard or anything, but just even like Justin looking better. These are guys that are going to be reporting that saw him in training camp, and here's something positive of his progression.
But then we're gonna have to hear about how the defense isn't gonna be all it's cracked up to be because Justin's tearing them up.
It's OTAs. It's not
Right.
really. I'm just saying, like,
Remember the 7-on-7s though? Where Justin looked and the offense looked really bad apparently.
and that's when the offense is supposed to shine. So
Yeah.
some light, like just a light insight into what Getsy's trying to do. We're not going to really get a deep dive into it, but we'll probably hear some
Velas.
stuff. Yeah, I mean they got their lockers next to each other, so there's that.
Now that Velas is on the scene, it's up from here, boys.
That's
He's
true.
got it.
Is that a mutant suit?
Yeah, baby.
Did you just roll a mutant suit out? Biscuits hit a mutant suit.
In honor of you.
Hell yeah!
Well, right, and I kind of want to hear how the wide receivers are looking because I really want to know if I should be buying that St. Brown jersey. You know what I mean?
Get out of here. Jesus, God.
So I'll be able to figure that out probably at the end of OTAs. And the only other thing I got Bears related is Sports Illustrated did a way too early power ranking post draft, and our
Who did it?
beloved Bears are 32nd.
Oh lord!
There it is.
Wow.
A lot of people are down. I was listening to SXM on the way home. And,
But don't they know that the secondary is set?
yeah,
Like
it
why?
is. Like
Doesn't
some people are
Sports
like
Illustrated-
fearing for Justin's career.
Doesn't
Well,
Sports
Ola brought that
Illustrated-
up too. Last time we had 2 All-Pros in the secondary, we didn't make the playoffs.
Ola's just a hater though.
What was that? Tillman and Jennings?
No, I think it was Fuller and who was with him?
All pro?
Tim Jennings, wasn't it?
A Pro Bowler or whatever.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was Fuller and
Eddie Jackson.
maybe Eddie. Yeah.
It was Eddie
Yeah.
Jackson.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like Eddie and fucking like the amount of Pro Bowlers from the Bears that went that year was so obscene. Like what the fuck? They sent like there was like 5 or 6 Bears Pro Bowlers. Like how the fuck? We'll never see that again.
God, I hope we do.
Oh, I mean, it was just so random though. A lot of them were replacements.
Do we have
You
any
know.
Pro Bowlers this year?
New, maybe Roquan.
Yes, we had 2.
No, I'm saying this upcoming
Do we
season.
this
Pony.
year?
Will
I
we
would
have
say-
any this year, Pony?
I would say Roquan is our only shot.
Pony?
And if you get another year out of Quinn like you did last year,
That's
Yeah.
that's so unlikely.
not really. He's done that before.
Yeah, I just don't.
With Dallas, with
Just,
The Rams too.
the Rams, with us.
has there ever been a record-setting sack season that contributed less to a team though? Like that was like a fucking hood ornament on a fucking like a tricycle. Like look at the hood ornament on that thing. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but it's a tricycle. Squeak, 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 squeak. Like it's like it's like that meme with the Bugatti and the fucking trashy house.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Robert Quinn having a record-setting sack season. The Bears with the shitty carport. Like,
The happiness that is.
I mean, bro, can you? I mean, what can you really hang your hat on about this team?
Hopefully
Nothing.
Justin Fields.
But
It's
you can't,
hopefully
yeah,
you can't hang your head.
can't hang your hat on shit about this team right now. You just fucking blowing flaming rainbows up somebody's.
No, you just want to hopefully this reset is going to push them in the right direction moving forward. We got to this is one of those seasons where we just need to see progress.
It's just like
If somehow
don't-
they can muster 8 wins out of this year, that would be amazing.
somebody that has no, it wouldn't because I just don't. I want a better draft pick. We already went
No.
over this.
I mean, amazing is
just-
kind of overstating it.
I would
It is
much
one of
rather
the
have them
easiest
lose-
schedules in the league.
I would much rather have them go 4-13 and get a better draft pick.
Really?
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you draft; it matters who you draft.
Yeah, but I like we haven't had like a real top 10 impact type of guy since other than Roquan in a long ass time. Like, I just feel like, you know, I
You
just
had
feel
Leonard
like,
Floyd.
feel like
I
you
would be
need those
fine with
guys.
4-13 in a season that's going to be a losing season anyway, in my opinion, as long as Justin is showing progress.
Yeah. So like the defense is, you know, probably like, let's say the defense is like 20th and the offense is like 18th and Fields looks good, but they're 4-13.
Do you really see that scenario happening though, where the defense?
Sure, I could see that scenario happening. I said they're 4-13. Yes.
So if the defense is that bad, what does that say about the defensive head coach that you just hired? And then
It says that his roster
and
was
B-
completely depleted.
really, because we just invested 2 out of our first 3 picks in that secondary.
Right,
And
but
you signed a 5. You signed a 3 technique, and you signed depth off the Colts roster in that Muhammad dude.
Are you really calling out the signing of that Chargers guy? Give me a break. You think that Chargers guy is an impact player?
Justin
He's a starter in the
Jones?
NFL.
What was our
Yeah.
defense ranked last year?
I don't know, like
I think it's
25th.
It was surprisingly lower than what I thought.
25th, I
remember.
think.
Yeah, so 20th's an upgrade.
I mean, I just don't see it. They're so thin. Like, we're really thinking that fucking, you know,
No, it's
like
a new scheme too, guys. It's gonna take a little bit.
you
to
tried to look
get
it
your
up.
guys in there.
Business. You looked it up, right? As any team, it's like who's the team with the rookie fucking corner and safety that tore it up in their first year? You know,
I couldn't find one.
right. Closest we could get was Darnell Savage and fucking Jair Alexander, but they
We were
also
22nd in points scored against.
yeah. So
So so investing 2 high draft picks and only coming away with the 20th ranked defense would be super disappointing with a defensive minded head coach.
How often have 2 draft picks turned around a defense in the first season?
yeah, and how often has a defensive head coach turned around a team in the first season? I don't
When you're
think that's
changing the scheme on top of it.
yeah. I don't think that happens very
I
often.
mean, it took Fangio a minute.
I
but
just
the cover 2 is not like I wouldn't describe it as a super difficult system.
no. It's supposed to be fucking keep everything in front of you and react, like you know, like that's what it's supposed to be, and follow your keys and don't fucking don't let anything get behind you. You know, and then
According to Sports
swarm to the
Illustrated-
fucking ball and cause fucking turnovers.
I mean, how easy was it for the Texans? Were they lights out on defense?
The Texans?
Yeah, they
When
had
Lovey got
Lovey's
there and
cover
installed
two
the cover
defense.
2.
Yeah.
I say you don't see defensive head coaches take over teams and have immediate turnarounds very often. I don't recall too many. I mean, let's be honest.
Did the Texans draft 2 defensive players with their first 2 picks last year?
I have no idea.
I'm just saying.
I don't even know who they have.
No, but you
I
brought
don't
the
even
cover
know.
2 being easy to
Yeah.
play, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
but look at the Texans' defensive roster compared to where ours is at. I mean, come on now.
Ours is
Where is
super good.
ours?
Name me 2 starters off the Texans defense.
That's a bad point because nobody pays
I
attention.
don't
to
know,
Texans.
like
Yeah, because there's nobody worth of note on that team. That's why they were terrible.
Well, who's worth of note on our team? Roquan and Quinn.
Roquan
Like
Smith,
realistically,
Quinn,
nationally.
Jalen Johnson, NBA J.
Stop, bro.
Come on, Angelo
Two players that
Blackson,
move the needle. You're an ass.
Jack
You're an ass.
Seaborn,
You're
whatever the
such
fuck
an
his
ass.
Jack Seahorn.
Nationally, there are 2 players that move the needle, and it is Robert Quinn and fucking Roquan Smith. Nobody else moves the needle nationally. People will talk about Eddie Jackson if he could ever get back to prominence, but I don't.
People will be talking about Charles
Charles Moon.
Snowden.
Oh yeah, they'll be like, did he clear waivers? They'll be like,
Oh, I can't
Speaking of
see.
that, Horsted back. Can we get some Jesper?
No, but then he left again.
What? No, he's back.
No, and then he left again like 2 hours later.
What? I thought he reverted back to us because of the injury.
No, it was all just transactional shit so that they could terminate his contract in the way that they needed to do it.
Really?
Yep, they moved him from the roster to
What
PUP.
did Jesper do in the offseason?
Jeez.
I don't know. He must have like sprained something freaking off. You know? He's like, I'm Jesper fucking Horsted, and it's like moving and shaking around the town.
That's
Getting wild.
Well, that's not good.
Sprained his Horsted.
You guys got anything else? Or?
No, I think we threw low-key shade at some people, but it was like low-key, so that was cool.
We should go hard sometime if you want.
Shout out the chat for not existing. Thank you. That was nice, actually. Shout out to nobody coming in the chat because fucking it's mostly annoying. No, I'm just kidding.
Jared probably only put us on Tinder.
Tinder.
Whoa!
Yep.
Twinder, actually. Hey,
yo,
Twinder.
we need to. Yo, how come all these? You think all these podcasts that grind the tape so hard are also on Grinder? Not there's anything wrong with that,
Oh,
but
you know it.
you think they're also they go with Twinder and Grinder and fucking porn too.
Yeah, we need to start telling people what they're watching. I think we need to get into that this season. Start telling people what they're watching.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know.
Like you don't know, I'm gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're catching this video on the YouTube,
The YouTube.
give it a like.
Ooh,
On the YouTube.
and a subscribe.
Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button.
It like an Idaho potato.
And don't forget to like and review us on wherever you decide to listen to the sweet sounds of
hell
the
yeah.
Tailgate Show.
Just another episode of the Tailgate Show.
The St. Brown season on deck.
Oh,
Coots finished the job.
The Dicka in a raccoon suit, jumping from 50,000 feet in the air to land in the middle of soldiers' fields for the touchdown.
Jack Sanborn.
Touchdown, Dicka.
2 words, my friends. Jack Sanborn. The end.